Hi, I'm Gary Hall Sr. from the Race Club. Today we're going to continue our discussion of the underwater phases of the pull by talking about the back quadrant propulsive phase, the third phase of the underwater pull. And remember, we started at 3 o'clock, coming around the clock, their hand going backward, creating propulsion using Newton's third law of motion. But as it reaches 6 o'clock on the clock, which is at the point where it leaves the front quadrant, enters the back quadrant, something very different happens. Instead of following the perimeter of the clock, the hand and arm elevate. It cuts the corner of the clock off as it goes up toward 9 o'clock. Why does it do that? Well, there's no advantage for the hand to actually go around the clock and start to push up, which is what would happen if you continued around that circle. By pushing up, you would force the body down, lower in the water, and increase frontal drag. So rather than do that and continue the motion backward, what happens is the hand elevates, the wrist dorsiflexes, and it continues to push backward as long as possible until it fully extends at 9 o'clock. At that point, there's no more extension in the arm possible, there's no more power possible with the arm, and the only muscle left working at the very end is the tricep muscle, with all of the other muscles of the chest and the back and the shoulders really having been taken out of the pull. At that point, the hand has nothing left to do but release and go back for another pull cycle. The most important thing in the back propulsive phase is to continue to push the hand and forearm in the backward direction. In order to achieve this, the hand must elevate and the forearm quickly pushes back to the side, enabling the forearm and hand to push back. As you can see, there's an elevation cutting off the corner of the clock, dorsiflexing the wrist, pushing backward until we reach the release phase. At this point, we've reached the fastest body speed, but it's only because this is the least drag position.